Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. I just would like to say and start off by saying thank you so much for getting to 700 subscribers. I never thought we were gonna get there, and look at that, we're here. Thank you so much for the love and support. We will be doing a question and answer video, and I will be trying to answer some of your questions, so let's get into the video.
Okay, so our first question is, what about food, resources, vehicles, internet, electricity, and phone calls? That is a very good question, and I've got videos to show you guys. So we have regular iPads like anyone else in the world, like iPhones, iPads, Samsung. We have all that kind of stuff. We have these phones that can call out of area, so it makes it much more easier because the other phones that we use make it so much harder to listen or hear other people on the other line. But these phones are for calling anyone else on the island, so it's basically our landline, and we only have 4-digit numbers. We have multiples of these phones around the house just to make it easier for us to find the phones. Every household has a radio, so it just makes it easier to contact people if they can't find each other, and it's also for announcements and for boats that are in the area that want to contact the island. Here on the island we have many vehicles, but the majority of everyone here have quad bikes because they're basically the first around. We also have quad bikes, trucks, cars, and buggies, but as you can see here, we make our own roofs for our bikes, just in case it rains, we have cover from the rain. And our cat just wants to say hello. And this is our truck that we use to drive around. It makes it much more easier for my dad to drive, other than a quad bike. And we also have a van that's in the shed, and the van is there to take around tourists that may want to see the island. Ever since COVID and the borders being closed, there isn't many tourists that come to the island, so the van is just stuck in the shed. And since I haven't shown you the water source properly, I'll show you everything here. So here's the well where we catch and take water from to fill our tanks. So if you pull this up, as you can see in here, you can see the water. And you can see me, hello! So we take the water from the well and we use these kind of pipes to drain it from the well to the tanks, as I'm going to show you here in a minute. We drain it from the well to these tanks here, and we fill these tanks up, and they are used for our drinking water and bath water, etc. So our food resources are our gardens, the general store, and just like trees that we get our food from. So if we open this, and we have all these beds that we have our plants in, like this one has our spring onions. Some of the beds here have only got bush in it since we haven't planted anything recently, but we have beds that have got cabbage, lettuce, and other plants that we've planted, but we just haven't gone around to planting in the other beds since there's plenty of beds that just have grass and bush in it that we haven't cleared out yet. And we also have our chickens that provide us eggs, so we don't really need to buy eggs from the store. And while I'm picking up the eggs, we'll look at the next question, which is all about electricity. So in our house we do have solar, but majority of the houses still run off the main generator, which turns on at 6 and turns off at 10, like normal. But almost about half of the people have solar and half of the people still run off the generator. But it feels really good to have 24-hour power now. And here are the solar panels that are on top of the roof.
For this next question, yes, we have cats all over the island, but we don't have dogs. Why is that? Because it's a long process into getting dogs here, because you need them vaccinated, they need to be neutered because we don't breed dogs over here.
So basically it's a long process and going through the council and all to get a dog. So we're just stuck with these beautiful creatures. Our source of entertainment here on the island, everything is entertainment. From swimming, to fishing, to going outside and seeing a tree and climbing it, to gardening. Literally anything you walk out into is entertainment. So we don't get bored here, and we have our TVs and iPads and computers. We don't get bored here. It's always fun.